Once Halloween is over, thoughts turn to the holidays, and we have a gingerbread workshop coming up this coming Saturday that will help people learn how to construct a gingerbread house.
There's an art to it, and there's also, to enter the contest, there are a few rules you need to know.
Absolutely, and you can find those rules online. At our workshop, we have Pat Allen, a retired home economics teacher, will be the instructor, and she's done it for the past couple of years. And as a matter of fact, she and her daughters entered one of the first gingerbread contests. But it will be a step-by-step process, and all materials will be provided. The history of gingerbread houses, folks will learn that. Each person gets the sides to a house and the roof, and then they get the icing and they get the candy, and then step by step they construct the gingerbread house.
To do a gingerbread house well, there's a lot of planning involved and a lot of work involved.
And it's a lot of skill involved. And when the participants leave, they leave with a packet of information, and it's the recipe for a gingerbread house. It's the directions for royal icing that you use to hold it together.
Mm-hmm.
There are tips, gingerbread house tips on the dough and how to bake gingerbread. So it really is a skill building opportunity for families to participate. And it's ages 7 through adults, and if children under 14 must be accompanied by a participating adult. It's $10 a person. We have brownie troops and Girl Scout troops participating, families, grandparents, grandchildren participating. There are 2 different sessions, a 10:30 to a noon session, and then a 1 o'clock to 2:30 session. So you can run your errands in the morning and make a gingerbread house. And the thing about gingerbread houses, they last. You know, we've had some from some of our exhibits. Will go. And we'll put them in the freezer and then pull them out for another time.
And they're still okay.
Yeah, they still are. And another holiday opportunity is a family holiday decorations workshop, which is on November the 12th. And in that work, and we call it a holiday because you can use some of these things for the Thanksgiving season as well. And so participants will use the greens and from the Kenmore grounds, and they'll be able to construct a Christmas or a holiday centerpiece, as well as doing a small painting on a canvas. So the holidays are coming.
They are. Now, the gingerbread workshop this weekend, where will that be held?
It's at Ferry Farm.
Okay, that's at Ferry Farm.
Mm-hmm.
And the other thing that you just mentioned
is at Kenmore.
That's at Kenmore. I thought
Mm-hmm.
so. The gingerbread workshop is. Can you just show up, or should you pre-register?
You should pre-register, and payment and is in advance is required. And you can go on our website, and you can get our phone number and or the person to contact by email.
The gingerbread houses themselves, when do they have to be finished and dropped off at Ferry Farm for the contest?
The entry dates are November 28th to December the 3rd, and we'll have an open house, and judging will be December the 4th. And the exhibit is open from the 4th through the 30th.
These always are just terrific to look at. Even if you don't enter, you ought to plan on making sure you go by Ferry Farm sometime during the holidays to see them, because boy, the entries, all levels are really fun to look at.
Well, and the theme this year is Home for the Holidays, and we used that some years ago, and it was just interesting to see the interpretations of the theme, and I think that's part of the fun.
And when you come to Ferry Farm now, you can look off into the distance and see the Washington House going up. So a lot of exciting things.
And also at over at Kenmore, we have a house miniature exhibit as well. So
The
you can
We Christmas, right?
That's right.
And
that's
we're gonna get into all of this later in the month, but I wanted to get you in especially because of the gingerbread workshop. Again, it's 10:30 to noon or 1 to 2:30 this Saturday at Ferry Farm, and start thinking about getting your gingerbread house ready because you can't just do one in a weekend.
No, it takes time. A lot of people do them over Thanksgiving, and that's why we have our workshop this early to give folks time to assimilate all of their thoughts.
Well, good. I'm glad you could come in, Alma, and we could talk about this because you talk about Christmas traditions in Fredericksburg, and there are a lot of them, but this is one of them. How many years now for Gingerbread House?
This is our 30th year.
Wow, 30 years.
It was at Kenmore, and then it was moved to Ferry Farm in 2000. So this is we went back through the files yesterday, and so it was just really interesting and exciting to see all the different people that have entered and all the creations.
Alma Withers with the George Washington Foundation, the Gingerbread Workshop this weekend, 10:30 to noon, 1 to 2:30 on Saturday. And again, just go to the website is kenmore.org.
Yes.
That'll give you all the information on the rules and when you have to have things in and enter your gingerbread house and get that taken care of. Alma, we'll see you. I'm going to see you a couple times in the next month.
Yeah,
so
looking forward to it.
Thank you for coming in this morning.
Okay, thank you.